we're on episode 3 of season 2 of Zero to Hero. Van, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Feeling a little sick, but otherwise I'm pretty good.
How how have the past few tournaments been?
Past one I didn't do that well. I I, don't know, I busted out at like 17th or 20th place or something.
What was your bracket?
Um, just four random people. Then I had to play my friend Nat,
Okay.
who yeah, and then I lost to him. We we had a really silly set,
Yeah.
and then I played this guy named Chris Best, and he destroyed me.
Damn. Not recorded, I presume.
No,
Ah,
it was pretty hard to get it all set up because the tournament was moving pretty fast.
I
I did
see.
get that money match recorded, which was pretty good.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I try to cater this to what you wanted to talk about, but we can talk about some other things too.
Yeah, we can talk about anything. Doesn't matter.
So do you remember what we talked about 2 weeks ago?
Let's see. Going back in my memory, it was I vaguely don't remember that much. Oh yeah, stop running away when I have good stage position. That's one of the main points I remember. And go for winning the small exchanges and not worry too much about trying to get the big home run hit.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. So everybody's a little different in terms of hand health, and I think Smashboards has a pretty good guide here. There's a link um, here, and they have various stretches, and ultimately it just depends on. I mean, I just have like a routine. Like I just
Yeah.
like go like this, mainly because my wrists really hurt, and like I like open up my wrist palms, like, and I like expand them. So there's like my little mini routines like every hour. But maybe I could go ahead and link this to the stream. But it has a list of a lot of good stuff. Let me go ahead and put it on stream. And certain people, based on how they play, I'm gonna put this on the overlay. They do different exercises.
Yeah.
Certain people like their wrists feel it more. Certain people like their like Mango's like middle finger hurts the most apparently.
Well, what does he use it for? I don't think I can use my middle finger in gameplay.
Because it's like stationary and like
Okay.
it cramps.
Okay.
So there's a lot of good stretches here to do.
Do you do all of these?
No, I actually don't. I do like I do the block, which is this. I go like this because a lot of it's like my wrist, and then I also expand my hands like this.
I think for that tournament, I over prepared on tech skill and not flubbing things up.
Yeah.
So I was feeling a lot of pain in my lower thumb, the base of the thumb.
Okay.
So it's more like every time I dash, I feel like a twinge.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think some practical advice, like I put the alarm on silent, because I don't want it to catch me during I don't want it to hurt, or I don't want it to ruin me during a set. But I think just the practicals is just like sports, like stretch before, build up a routine, because some people like they go ham from the beginning, and even when I show the stream when I practice, I go very gradual. Like I go from basic aerials to movement to
Yeah.
strings of movement, and then what can also help is like keeping an alarm. Like you don't have to like have like trigger, but like a light vibration or something that like goes off like every hour to just remind you to just do some stretches.
Yeah.
So
Tourneys are pretty tough on your hands.
yeah, they are. Also, I like to think. I don't know what your play style is, but like there's something called like natural rest motion, and I'm not really good at musical instruments, but supposedly good form allows you to like be at a relaxed state and you're not tense. So also look into like when you're holding your controller, like are your fingers like naturally going to a restful state? And if it's like tense
Okay.
the whole time, then we may have to work on your form.
Okay.
Like, does it get super tense, or like, do you feel moments where like your hands like feel really relaxed?
The tenseness doesn't really happen on where I feel the pain. It happens on my like the other parts of the hands that don't move a lot.
Okay.
But it's not really pain. It's just like I just shake my hands a little bit, then they're normal again.
Okay, gotcha. And then so that's the first topic, and I didn't want to go into too much because I think a lot of it's kind of common sense. Just make sure you
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
We don't want you to die before Zero Day Hero ends. um, so we wanted to talk about the 3 rules of PPMD and context, right? You asked PP for some advice, and he gave you these 3 rules.
Yeah.
Less is more. Jump if they jump. Throw them up and kill them. Right.
It goes along with what we've been talking about mostly.
Yeah.
So,
So fortunately, I got to talk to PPMD a lot over the weekend for a Smash Summit. So I was able to get his feedback on why different things don't work. So this may not be as important to you as maybe the audience that's watching, but I prepared a little bit of slides, and then we can go into some matches. We can talk about whatever you want. I think less is more is this. Basically, when you swing, you're actively committing for the next 1 second, give or take. So even if you throw a forward smash, or you throw a nair, or you throw like some sort of tilt, your opponent knows what your next 1 second of action is, give or take, because of the animation it takes to swing. And if you're swinging, you're not moving. And if you don't hit them, you can potentially get hit, or you lose out on potential ground, or you lose out on stage. So if you're like running at your opponent and you swing, well, now your opponent has all mobility and you have no mobility. So, and if you ever watch like PPMD style Marth, he doesn't actively commit until he uses movement to his advantage and not always hit boxes.
He does have a few moments where he like randomly just hits you. I noticed he's not as completely safe as I thought he was from just analyzing his videos, but it might be a good thing.
Yeah. Well, for him, I talked to him, and it's because he's getting active reads that he's pretty sure. And what he's doing is he's dash dancing and he's moving around to get a feel for how his opponent is dealing with the walls and the movement he's dealing with. And once he gets a feel for the counter plan, then he'll throw out the hitboxes that are still pretty safe, but like will like hit if they run into it. But if it doesn't hit, like he's still pretty good in a good spot.
I think that was one of the problems I had at that last tournament I went to. I just didn't commit to anything.
Oh, you undercommitted.
Yeah, I was just like running around and people would walk up to me and forward smash me and then I'd die.
Okay, gotcha. Well, in that case, like, so what you're doing with like the dash dancing is like, of course, like you can set up the position, but if you don't cash in on it, it turns out to be even worse. You're taking like 3 steps back.
Yeah,
so
I'm trying hard to find like a balance between my normal play style that I've developed over the years and the more safe-ish style. So I want to try to learn how to threaten someone without actually committing too much, but I still have to eventually commit, or else I won't do anything.
Yeah. Well, think about it this way. Like, when you're doing things in a non-committal way, and, like, your opponent's not hitting you, right? They're going to try to think of alternate plans to try to get in your face or try to, like, beat you.
Yeah.
Now, you have to think, like, what's the context you're building? And sometimes, when you're running away, they're going to try to chase you with a dash attack. Or if they notice you're running around a lot, they're going to throw out a forward smash. So there is a reason why they're playing the way they are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so rule number 2, jump if they jump. I'm pretty sure you noticed as Marth preempted. And so there's a converse to this. Yeah. Jump if they jump implies, like, don't really jump too much if they're not jumping.
Yeah.
And so I just want to just, like, present why that and this is from me playing Sheik against Marth, and, like, if Marth is, like, jump approaching me, like, I just love it, because jump approaches, like, the swinging Marth hitboxes, like the fair and the nair, they're actually not that strong.
They don't lead to much starting off.
Yeah. And, like, the hitboxes, like, swing all the way across, so, like, your top half could be vulnerable for half of it, and your bottom half could be vulnerable for the other half. So, like, if you fair me and, like, I catch you, I can, like, dash attack underneath and juggle you. So, anyway, so if you're, like, so there's, like, 3 types of jumps as Marth that are all very risky. And I'm pretty sure from your experiments, like, if you jump into Lord, he's going to kill you. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm assuming.
Usually.
Yeah. So, like, jumping forward, like, there's, like, the jumping forward aerials, and I think a lot of new people struggle with this, is that they, like, try to think, like, oh, like, this nair hitbox is really good, I'm going to short hop nair into you. But, like, it gets beat out by so much, because Marth, and the reason why is because Marth's, like, fall speed is really slow, and this is why Fox and Falco could get away with it in Falcon, because they have fast fall speeds. So, like, they can get away with it. But with us, like Sheik and Marth mains, like we fall slow, so we get beat out by dash dancing, we get beat out by retreating aerials, we get beat up by shield approaches, dash attacks, raptor boosts, and because when you jump, it's very reactable, and we can like, you know, like if I see you jump, then I know like what you're gonna do, and either you're gonna have to commit to that aerial or you're gonna have to double jump. And those are both very not positive situations. Does that make sense?
Yeah, this is like the number one reason I get grabbed, and then other Marks get grabbed.
Yeah, but you know you can mix it up too. So, I mean, the
Yeah.
nuance here is this, right? If you're noticing one of these approaches, in particular, then you can play around it. So, you know, you could start off with an opening jumping forward approach, but notice like if they start shielding, then you can vary your approach and bait them.
I noticed a good gimmick for jumping forward approaches when I just do it and I'm like, shit, I accidentally committed too much. I just cross them up with a jump.
Yeah, that's good.
And usually, like, maybe sometimes they'll shield grab and then they'll be facing the wrong direction. Then I can destroy them after or something.
Yeah,
But
there's
it's a
like little
gimmick.
bait trips that you can do.
Yeah. It works pretty well on ICs.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Like anyone that like doesn't really have like a good out of shield option. And then this is like kind of, and then the second slide I'm showing you here is like jumping up and down. So this is like really just like jumping in place and aerialing. The problem with this is that you can get dash danced or grabbed or low dashing approaches. So like even here, I believe this is Leffen versus Muti King. Like
Yeah, that's very poorly spaced on his part.
yeah, but like it's just to show that you're pretty vulnerable below you. Like even this nair, like you would think would kind of work. This turns into a situation for Leffen where he jabs into up smashes because he can go low, and it's because like Marth's hitboxes are like arcs, and they don't always cover Marth's body.
It's pretty funny. It's like you think that the slash will cover everything, but then Leffen just jabs his foot.
Yeah. And then whiffing in general is awful. So we see in this situation, although like Leffen is jumping here, there's no way you can hit that hitbox.
Yeah.
And so what happens is Leffen goes down this way and ends up hitting. It just shows how like slow like Marth is in the air, like especially if like you see any form of commitment.
In that position, I generally try to wait with the double jump.
Yeah, and that's good. But of course, you know, if they jump first and you're playing catch with Marth because his hitboxes are just so like amazing. Like you should be able to outrange and outspace, and it should be free hits for you. So if they commit to a jump, like they're on thin ice, and if they jump into you, you can throw out a hitbox. You land first, you beat them, or you bait them to second jumping, and they have nothing left to use. You outrange. That's your strength, and that leads to the third rule, right? Of throw them up and kill them, and that is based off of
This is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your all your aerials juggle well.
There's a lot of nuances to that part too, because you have to understand every single combo weight and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was really interesting actually. Mango was commentating on Scar's matches, because Scar is turning into like a Marth main.
Yeah, really?
Mango was like pointing out everything Scar was doing wrong in respect to the combo game. He was like, "No, you should have done this and extended into this, and then killed him with this." It was actually really enlightening because some of the move choices I would have picked too, but he was like, "No, weak up air into tipper platform like forward smash," and I was like, "Whoa, I never saw that."
Every time Music King commentates on Marth, that always happens too.
Yeah. So it's interesting just the level of insight that the big six have. It was
CJ?
actually mildly entertaining. So, I actually watched what was it? Your match. I have a few thoughts, but we can go over it together.
Sure.
Let's see. Popcorn. So does Julian Cal still play?
He plays once in a while. He was in Colombia for grad school, but he came back recently to Fremont.
Okay. So, I think you start off strong, but I think Julian figures you out through this set. Is like basically the TLDR version of it.
Yeah.
So
the character switch helped a lot for him.
So overall, like you're not playing too bad. So, right from the get go, like I noticed you played to a plan. So Julian gets off stage, you capitalize on stage position, and you punish him pretty hard. You're a little late there, unfortunately. I think that's just an experience thing.
Yeah.
So,
That one, that kind of helped me out with gathering data because I knew he was just gonna keep going towards the edge later on with Firefoxes.
That's very
Once
good.
yeah. Though it looked pretty hilarious when I missed him that badly.
So once again, we kind of see this in play. So first stock, it looked like you were very intentional about taking stage, and now you have a lead. But I think you kind of let go of the pressure. So I'm gonna go half speed here, and
Sure.
And so this is pretty good. You know, you get him to get rid of the invulnerability without getting hit. Now you have him in like a pretty good spot where you can react to a lot. Like if he runs in low, then you can like either like retreat fair or retreat down tilt and kind of wall him off. But instead you go for like a naked grab and you lose.
That was poorly timed.
It was
pretty
raw.
The idea was I knew his momentum would be going forward, so I wanted to grab him out of his momentum.
That's so ballsy.
Yeah. It's kind of like my idea of a Michigan grab, even though he probably has more setups than the way I'm thinking about it.
But he kind of conditions it too.
Yeah.
So you whiff there, which I think was very clutch. It's really ballsy because if that were like left in, that would have been.
He probably would. Yeah.
That would have been shine into like up throw into like 3-up airs, and you would have taken like 60.
Yeah.
All right, so here, you know, he gets on a platform, and once again, we really want to emphasize stage position. Like PP, like will always say, like Marth can abuse stage position more out of everybody, so like we want to hold on to it like gold. But here's, so you should be like covering like his routes down because like he can't really hit you where he is. Instead, you somehow end up giving him everything. Like you somehow got yourself cornered off of like from here, like you're in like prime position, well, and then you lose here, and then you have this position to kind of harass him, so you could have like up tilted at least, but so you go from this like pretty good position. I would say it's like probably one of the better stage positions for you because Fox is not moving, he's on a platform, he's above you, and somehow in the span of 3 seconds you get yourself like rapidly cornered. Like how did we switch this? Right?
Yeah. It's like things just happen. No, that was all me.
Yeah. And so instead, like, you know, we get ourselves cornered, you panic, you run all the way to the other side, and as you're trying to cross over, he finds an opening. So I guess like what we can do here is, so if he's here, you're here. Let's actually fast forward a little bit. So if we go back to this scenario, right? We can kind of play around here, and I know that certain people have a counterplay of shield dropping. I like to experiment. So like the platform game is not exactly a mix-up in 2015 because of shield drop. So you know the first couple times, you know what you could do? You could throw a hitbox up there, like an up tilt. See if they're gonna shield drop. If they do, then what you can do as a counterplay next time is just kind of wait out their shield and eventually like drain their shield and then poke at them.
Oh, yeah. So like a really, really, really late up there.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're here, right? We gotta think of a better game plan. If Fox is going here, right? You're defaulting to here. Why is that?
I think theoretically I should be reacting with the clip when he jumps, or clip up air.
Yeah, like so, like because like if you're here, right, the only way he can really hit you is by going down this way, which isn't really ideal, or if he goes this way, like, and that's really telegraphed, right? Because you can, if he jumps, you jump, right? That's the first. That's like one of the PP-ism rules.
This looks like just a bunch of wasted movement on my part.
Yeah. And so you end up going this way. Not only that, you do it the other way too. And that would have worked if you prepped the grab.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you get caught here and you lose this neutral. But he messes up the combo. Uh-oh. Good. Covers everything but roll to the right.
That's actually literally true.
Why?
Yeah, platform's too big. I'm actually thinking of phasing out the down air tech chase out of my platform game, even though it looks cool.
Like they can like do. There's like certain situations. I'm not sure in this case. Even if you hit, they would just slide off if they.
Yeah, this is.
So you're not continuing a combo there at all.
Actually, I like the slide off because then I'll just immediately go forward there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, another ballsy thing, and you get punished.
That was a screwed up down tilt.
Mom spaghetti. Okay, so in this spot you have Fox in the corner, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could easily just reset by wave dashing right.
What do I do? Ooh, that's bad.
You instead jump, and we miss goal and roll right. Don't jump unless they jump first. So you're in prime spot. You know, if you want to recognize these macro-based situations are very favorable for you. Remember how in week 1 we talked about if you're here, Fox is here, you have down tilt, and they have to do stuff to get around.
Yeah.
You want to set it for those positions, but instead you get caught. I don't know what that jump. Maybe that was a misinput. I don't know.
I think it was just like a panic.
Yeah.
Panic screwed up. And he gets a good punch.
All right. Fortunately, you're gonna no, you don't lose this. I thought you were going to. I thought you had enough time to like sweet spot.
I should have lived it.
All right. Let's see how you take stage here. All right, that's good. You read the platform, but somehow you end up losing center stage. Very fortunate that you somehow poke him. I'm not sure if the shield didn't go up or not.
I think he just didn't shield.
No, okay. Alright, so can't be running too far away.
Ooh, that's bad.
Alright.
Should have reacted.
Okay, so you're in a pretty good spot, right? But like, look at how much space you're getting him. So in this spot, you want to be like, okay, like what type of fox are they? Because in this spot, like a fox like Toph is immediately going to try to throw an aerial at you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, naturally you're going to have to respect it a bit. But Julian, from if I recall correctly, tends to play a little bit more defensive. So if you're in these stalemate positions where you both aren't quite dashing, make a mental note of how they play the situation out. Are they the ones that will immediately go in at you, or do they jump aerial, or do they tend to run away?
Mm-hmm.
But here, so in this spot, he played a defensive option, and look at how much space you gave him.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, stage control.
Oh, I shouldn't have dashed. Just grabbed him.
All right. So he likes to.
He likes to approach with a full hop. Yeah.
Julian's greedy. That should have been just one more aerial. So now he's getting in on you.
Yeah.
Let's see how this all opens up. All right. So
was I grabbing it? Oh, you messed up over there.
All right. So you're kind of in neutral. You jump once. You missed there. The problem with this, the jumping, is this. When you retreat jump preemptively, like he's not in a position to get hit by you anyway. Like he's way too far. But by doing this, like jumping this way in this form of reaction, he can get up this close. So he's taking this much stage just from the retreating fair. So even though if you're walling out, you need to be in a distance where like he has actually the opportunity to potentially get hit by you.
So the whole point of jumping back is to bait him, but in a safe way.
Yeah. Well, like he's way too far, and by doing this jump back, you're not really gonna hit him because he's too far, and B, he gets that much stage.
And he knows this, so he runs up to me. Oh, I don't know.
And once again, so this is the classic. I got hit by you jump forward and you get hit. So it's following PD's rule number 2. See how vulnerable that is?
Yeah.
And dash dance grab. So that's why, like, if you're watching this stream or you're watching this at home, why forward aerial approaches aren't very good. All right. Do you have any questions, by the way?
Right now, not really.
All right. So, let's see. How are you getting hit by these get up attacks?
I don't know. Usually I can react them pretty fast with the shield.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't getting it.
Another full hop aerial. So right now, like, I think one thing we could be observant of is this. Okay, so we're gonna play the whole next stock, right? And you're gonna tell me some habits of him. I'm gonna play it at full speed, and we're gonna go until somebody loses the stock. Actually, we'll go to game 2, because it seems like there's recurring games. So we're gonna start from this game, right? Of course, you're not pressing buttons and you're not thinking, so you may have more time to think. We're gonna play the first full stock until we like somebody loses the stock, and then you're gonna tell me habits, and we're gonna collaborate.
All right, let's go. Skype is a little laggy.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah. But I think I can figure it out.
All right. What are some things you thought?
Let's see. My dashbacks, he always runs in with the nair.
Okay. What else?
He loves the full hop down air. Looks like when I just dash dance in place.
Okay. And why do you think you're getting hit?
I'm not doing anything well. Actually,
What's
I'm
leading
not.
to the what's leading to the full hops like opening you up?
Let me think. I'm not really reacting. I'm just like doing like an aerial, then he full hops over me and kills me.
So in this like mindset, like, are you being like mindful, or are you kind of just autopiloting?
Especially for this match, I think let's start piling him.
All right. So once again, I just keep noticing this out of you. Okay, that was a misinput, right? I'm assuming that's a misinput.
Yeah, there's no way I would want to do a full hop there.
Okay, so you're in prime position here, right? Fox landed. You're in the classic D tilt range where you can begin opening and mixing him up. Like, he landed. He's not even dash. He's not capable of dash dancing. He'll be in lag. Look at what you did. you ran away all the way here.
Kind of feels like I'm resetting to neutral too much in response to, like, I don't know, fear.
Yeah, it might be fear actually, but and I'm worried that by dash dancing and being non-committal, that it's indirectly telling you to like reset to neutral and just play completely safe and not confront, because that's not the message I hope I want to give.
That's kind of one of the main things I want to find more balance in.
Yeah. So we need to recognize like what's a good spot for us, and everything that like and the way I look at it, right? Okay, not here. He like anytime somebody lands, I feel that like, and we're in position to potentially hit him, that should always be a strong spot for us. Does that make sense? Because if he lands here, he can't do much. Like, yeah, he could back here, I guess, but you should be taking advantage by opening up here. Mm-hmm. And so that's like one advantageous spot for you. He landed again. You should be like, every time like he jumps, you should be like a shark. Because like eventually he's gonna have to land, right?
Yeah.
And so like when you watch like PPMD or Music King play, or Pew Pew, watch what they do if the fox is caught full hopping. I think that could be like a homework assignment for you, because every time a fox full hops, and they land, they're going to town on the fox, whether they get the dash dance grab, or they force a shield and open them up. They're making bank every time like the fox lands from a full hop and they don't get hit. So overshot aerial.
Yeah. Those are kind of pretty tough to deal with also. Though I realized that I can just grab them before.
Yeah.
That was pretty ballsy of me. But I screwed up.
All right, they're good. You're starting to dash dance and punish the full hops. All right, so we gotta. Okay, so there's like one recurring theme here, and it's you're getting destroyed by full hop aerials.
Yeah.
And what you can do, like, and I think part of it is like we just gotta like wait a little bit. So full hop beats a lot of Marth's dashing approaches. So like, what's the counterplay, right? Do you have any ideas? So like, you're clearly like spacing or for the short hop aerials or for them to stay grounded. So like, what are some things we can do if we know that they're full hopping a lot?
Grab them before he jumps.
Maybe.
Like you know the motion Fox makes right before he jumps.
Yeah.
As I'm running towards him, I'll just grab him.
Yeah. But what if you're a little late?
If I'm late.
Like, what if you're like in this situation where like it's gonna be really hard to grab?
I just clip him with up air, I guess.
Oh well, you can do that, but then you're gambling, right?
Yeah.
Because what if they don't do it? Then you're dead.
Yeah, I'm screwed. Yeah.
So what you can do here, if you start to see the full hops, is dash dance around them, like close enough that they feel threatened, but like dash away minorly. And what you can do here is that if instead of committing to a hitbox here that you're gonna miss, and they jump over, you can just dash and right in front of their face, and then see if they jump, and then you catch them with an aerial. But instead, you're whiffing a lot here because they're full hopping, and I don't think you're adapting to it very well. Very unfortunate that you
how do I get the grab? Can you go back to that? I'm not sure how.
You crotch canceled it there,
okay.
hit, and you turn around.
He didn't do it.
Right,
he didn't cancel his nair correctly.
No, he forward aired, and then you turned around and grab him. So, I think once a lot of it is that you're coming late on this. All right, here you need to be reacting. He full hopped, you whiffed, right? But a lot of it is, I think you just react to what they want to do, what you see, and play around it.
Okay.
So a little bit more reaction, and because like you're throwing out aerials at a certain timing, and so this whole stock was you losing to full hops.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm gonna play just full speed. Nice. You missed the combo there. Full hop 1. You trade. Miss. Full hop 2. I don't know what that was.
Let's see.
Alright, short hop. Ugh. But a lot of it is just this. Like, you're dashing in, you're throwing out moves, and then he's full hopping over everything. So
yeah.
A lot of this is like one of those situations where less is more. And then once you condition them to say like, okay, full hop is getting me punished, you're dash dancing and grabbing me, and you're out spacing me when I jump, then we can adapt. But for now, like, he's in a full hop exciting mode.
It feels like I'm just playing to get him to a short hop there.
Yeah. See, 2 full hops. You managed to kind of jankily get him here.
That would have looked cool if I didn't kill myself.
Another full hop. So every time you're going late because you think he's going to be stationary, but he's in active frames. And I think maybe this is just an experience thing, but I don't think you're judging correctly what they can and can't do. And so here, I think you go for the grab because you're assuming he's either going to shield or he's still in lag. But once again, he's able to jump. Ugh, that's disgusting. Full hop. See, 2 full hops. Full hop. Full hop. Nice. Can you do stuff? Nice. No, that was a grab.
Move. Full.
All right. So you're finding the play to it, right? Because here's the secret to fighting full hops. Let's see if he full hops again. The full hop is not. So follow the route he goes. If he full hops, right, from a stationary position, he can only go forward so much. His trajectory is not very good.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Because there's no running momentum.
Yeah. So that's something you can bait. So if you go in front of him, let me go back maybe like, I'm going to go back right before this moment. In this moment, right, if you're starting, this is where like subtle adaptations come. Like you can't literally adapt to everything, but if they're like doing 1 or 2 approaches every time, then you really can't do much. Or like you can cover a lot if you know like what they're looking for. So I mean, with Fox or Falco, like in Falcon, like it's like, are they a short hopper, are they a full hopper, or do you like to like do the run and shine? So in this position, like clearly, I mean, you know that he loves the full hop approach, right?
Yeah.
Or the initial. So like what we can do is just visually like think of like how they can space, like what they can cover and how much they can cover. So like the trajectory for a full hop is like this. So you can easily just dash away and punish the hit. Okay. And you know, if they decide to go low and double jump, then they're even more screwed. So this one, I'm not sure if you're intentionally doing it, but I really like that, even though you traded. Even though I don't think you should be. That was a sexy uppie.
That's my trademark.
Let's see. And then once again, jump for no reason gets punished here.
Thankfully, he screws up that part, I think.
Yeah. So, gotta be careful, like, in a position where they can just do that. But you punish? Can you get a kill? Hey. No, that was a forward smash.
Yeah. That was a... I jumped so he was going to jump back on the stage. I was going to forward air him, but he clipped me fast enough.
Oh. No, how's that? You had to jump, too. Alright, you gotta grab. A.
Ah, shit, down there.
Oh no. Whoa.
Man, these trades are really bad for me.
You get him a whiff, nice. I'm not sure if you reacted to the whiff or not.
That was a normal jank thing I do.
Alright.
So way dash back, see what he does.
Alright, so this is where once again like
Ooh,
no, that hurt stone. Gosh dang it. So you're doing a lot better here, but like Fox is actually super vulnerable on full hop, and like you should just tell just like if you ever get a can you play Julian again by any chance?
I can play him whenever I want.
Oh really?
He lives like 15 minutes away from me.
Like if you ever play him again, just like think of how you can like counterplay the full hops. Oh, that was so risky. So, like, once again, now you're starting to punish them. Ooh. That was so risky. No double jump. Oh, you're so risky. Alright. Super janky.
I don't know how any of that worked.
You're guessing. Alright, we're gonna... Okay, that was a pretty nifty recovery.
Oh, he read my my stall.
Well, no, that was Go ahead.
Actually, that might be something we talked about. Whenever I stall on the ledge, and they run off and hit me, I'm not sure how to deal with that. Should I just counter, do an aerial, or like get up?
Okay. Well, like, there's certain things you could look for, right? Because, let's see. It's pretty scripted on how committed they have to be. So, like, you should have, like, because you were so close, like why would you re-grab again?
Should you do like a quick up E or something?
I mean, you could have just, like, got on stage and wave dashed in.
Oh, wave lands it back in. Okay.
Yeah. And then taken center.
One thing I've been trying to do is the forward air stall, where you do the forward air, still grab the edge.
Yeah, or you can do that weird hack stash, I guess.
Yeah. I've been practicing that, but I can't get it down.
Yeah.
It's
so,
super
like,
hard with Marth.
I mean, the best example is this. You can watch Muti King, and, like, people try to grab the ledge for him, but he knows when his opponent's too close to him that he has to get on stage. And he just gets on stage, or he'll hit you with a hitbox. and you take like gradual damage.
Also, I also either I run around or I go to the ledge when I know they have ledge invincibility. Which option is better?
What was that?
Is it better to go on the edge and wait out their ledge invincibility, or just stay on stage and try to dodge everything?
Um, that is so dependent on stage
The
and
person,
person.
like on FD, I tend to go towards the edge because I have no platforms to run to.
Yeah, I mean, I just like to see like how they ground approach you, and if they're gonna, you can kind of just like run. Sometimes you can run through them,
Hmm.
and like get to the other side and like have them chase you across the stage. That's a little risky.
Yeah, because my instinct is to stay on stage and then do my best to dodge everything.
Yeah, I mean, what you could do is just like go past them and like cross them up without like
Okay.
actually committing to anything. But to better answer your question is just ask yourself what's the worst thing that can happen to you, and like kind of hedge
Okay.
your defenses against that. So like,
So I'm like a 140 here.
if you're at 140, then I would just like kind of like run around and then shield a little bit preemptively while like wave dashing out of shield,
Okay.
because
Maybe,
grab doesn't really hurt you at this percentage.
maybe I can throw in a little light shield.
Yeah.
Though Marth's light shield's not that
So like what we're looking for is like dash dancing and seeing if Fox is ready to commit like a jump, and if he jumps, then you just shield and just like wave dash out.
good. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's really depend on the person.
There's like mini plans that you can do based on your percentage. Against Sheik, good luck. I mean, what
Yeah,
I would do is try to get like center stage and then just try not to get grabbed or trying to not get aerialed. But
Yeah.
if you see Sheik jumping, then like you can easily just shield and just run away. And if you see them on the ground, like just try to avoid letting her get too close to you.
Yeah. Sheik is especially tough because there's not much you can do with her at 0%.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like what I would do is like if she like starts spawning on like the right side, I would get kind of close to her, but not close enough where she can outrun you, and then kind of zigzag in and out, and then just like run to the other side, but like not let her take like the entire stage instantly.
Okay.
No tech. You could have teched.
I'm really bad at it.
No, why was that jump? Alright, so you die here. And what's an issue here is you wasted your entire invulnerability, and look what ends up happening because you did that jump.
He goes in.
What? Yeah, like you could have used movement to corner him, but instead you jump, and now you're stuck, and now you die. Or now you take damage, and now, like instead, because like when Marth, whenever you have invulnerability, like either you do damage or you get them in a corner, like, and you didn't either.
Hmm.
What's that?
Oh, that's a very high jump.
Yeah. So in this situation, like whenever they jump like that, you should be like viciously like, because they can only like back air for this much, or nair, and you cover. You should be like getting underneath them like a baseball player catching a fox. Oh,
Generally,
you do.
What do I do? I didn't see it from Skype.
Oh, okay. You grabbed. Very
Okay.
good. All right. Good. No, what was that?
That was the check chase. I don't know why I did the double.
The double. Okay, so we gotta pick something out here, and this is like something that like PP does, is that he realizes that in neutral every time it's a full hop. So in this case, what you could do is run in and then fade back, because that's your read.
So it
But
looks like
it's not. It's based on what you picked up in information.
the down tilt made him jump.
But
So-
he's been full hopping this whole time. Full hop 1, full hop 2,
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
full hop 3. And then you kind of mess up there, but it's okay.
That was so bad. Why did I do a double? So just should have just tech chased him.
I'm guessing that was a misinput.
No, I
No,
wanted
what was that? No, this is like painful.
it.
No, what was that?
No.
You jumped into him. Alright, anyway. We'll go to the last match and then
Yeah.
we talk about a few things. Alright. How did you feel against his Marth? Like, I know like he used to be a Marth main. I think he's more naturally a Marth main than a Fox. I think his Fox is a cop out character.
He uses Fox in teams, and he's more of a teams player because he doesn't enter singles. So where I think his Marth shines more.
I think he's like the East Coast, West Coast Sleepy K. All right, let's see. You're Green Marth, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, so a window popped up. Do you know anything about Marthudos?
No, not really. I don't really have much experience in doing Marth in general, except for Lord's Marth. But Lord's Marth doesn't play like Marth.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
So you're following the principle here, right?
Yeah.
Jump if they jump, because
Yeah.
it's really good against other Marth. Yes. Yes. No, you mistimed it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think one thing we can do here, right? Just like if there's like one like weird tech skill that you can practice, is like I don't know if it's really called tech skill or just like good fundamental spacing, but just like throwing them up. I don't know if you could play a game with Lord where you get like more like have Marth start out for like 40% and then like up throw and then make it a game to see like how much damage you can do before they land.
Okay.
Because you should never be losing there. That should be like 50 damage for you.
I'm not sure how that. Oh yeah, I think I screwed up. That up tilt was a double jump up air.
That looked nothing like it though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bad.
All right, good. All right. So what's your mindset here to escape the 3 or 4 seconds?
Let's see. I wanted him to hit me, and then I would fall towards the edge. But I think he does something way cooler than that. I think he does an up B or something. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My plan was to just fall towards the edge after he hit me, but he expected that.
Damn, he like cashed in super hard off of this.
Yeah. He's very good at the Marth though.
Yeah, but how did that happen?
I don't know.
Damn. Too good. All right.
So Light Shield's not that good against Marth on the platform.
Right. So I like.
Unless I do the top platform.
So now it's your invulnerability.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't like this. That was desperation. And you lose out. So it's a tale of two things. Like, on his invulnerability, he killed you, and on your invulnerability, somehow you got opened up for damage.
Dash attack's not that good.
Right.
I'm just not doing it right.
No. So gambly. Dash attack is, like, pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, you have to establish that they're gonna be in your
Dash
face.
back. No. Desperation.
Alright. No, what are those... What are those YOLO forward smashes?
That's me, my soul. Ooh.
Alright.
I lost that entire stock due to like multiple gambles.
Yes.
Oh, that was up B. Should screw that up.
So, there's a lot of tech flubs I'm noticing.
I'm starting to realize that I'm just a bad technical player. I need to practice more on it.
Alright, what was that? What was that?
I was gonna up B him. I screwed up.
But why? That wasn't gonna kill, or work for that matter.
Really? Let me go back and see.
That wasn't gonna work.
Let's see.
There's no way that was gonna work.
I don't think it'll work, but I wanted to try it.
Alright.
Should have just forward smashed him.
Alright, he's just punishing you really hard.
He does some pretty cool stuff here.
Damn. That was pretty
But
cool.
he screwed up though.
Alright, not bad. Alright, good.
I think I should start hitting him more when he does the forward B with the back air or something.
Alright. Kinda janky, but we'll work there. Okay, so janky forward smash works. Yeah. I think overall, like, what we have to be doing in general, and this is another thing I noticed, is you have to be more stingy about not getting hit.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a matter of like, the game isn't always about trying to hit your opponent, but sometimes it's like about like gaining space while like not getting hit. All right, that was an interesting punish. See, the one, yeah, overall, like, I think if you just like, I mean, there are like a lot of good moments. I'm just like, okay, a little unorthodox, and then you do this, and then you lose center stage, and I'm just like, no.
So you're just like going,
Yeah,
oh,
because you're taking a place where you're at an advantage, and now like you're forced into defensive options, and that's like the first way of getting hit. You're going from like you're hitting them, you have good position, like, and then somehow you end up like this, and then defense get opened up, and then now you're getting edge guarded. All right, mom spaghetti. All right, interesting.
when I got up for smash, he visibly groaned and said, "Wow." Oh, that's bad.
All right. So like in this whole match, like even if I don't play through, it's all about like who whiffs first or who loses stage first loses. So like he whiffed it down tilt and he lost. All right, janky. Are you gonna win this?
No, I should have won it, but no. Not sure how it kills me, but it was pretty. He did a very good read, from what I remember. Oh, he just forward smashes me.
All right. So like, let's see. I want to just like I want to play it, but I'm gonna like run through and just show you like how many good openings you have. One. So this is like your first good opening, and then you lose it. But that could have been a potential for like 40 more damage. We'll just play it through. I just want to just pinpoint some things. Like one thing we can like because stage control leads to punishes, right? I actually think that was pretty amazing.
I should probably steal something like that from him.
Even if it's very niche. Alright, you have control here. What do you do with it? You lose it instantly for no damage. Alright, you lose the place of a punish for no damage again. Alright, you have advantage, you lose it there. Janky forward smash. So every time you're getting hit, it's not because he really opened you up as much as you made a mistake. You misspaced there. Like, there was no reason why you should get hit there. Ah, good weight.
So it's more like I'm fighting myself.
Yeah, you're getting yourself opened up for no reason.
Yeah.
Another thing here, you lose space again for no damage. So that's like 4 punishes or like 4 positions where you have a heavy like stage advantage or you're in the middle of a punish that you lose for like 10 damage, whereas Mewtwo King would have probably like done 50.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Alright. Alright, so you capitalize there, which is pretty good. Alright. Just wondering why'd you do this like forward smash?
Which one?
It wasn't gonna kill or do anything.
It was panic. I think
like even if you hit that, he's gonna crotch cancel and like hit you.
I'm noticing that I don't know why, but I get scared of people at the edge.
Yeah.
So then I just do something. Then I lose.
Well, I mean, we can think it through, right?
Yeah.
It's not that scary. All right. Another open punish, but you.
Why did I fall? Should just ran off and hit him.
So you throw yourself in a way that like, it's kind of like the way I see it right now is it's like you're comboing Falco and then you mess up and you get shined, and instead of you punishing them, you are getting punished. so it's not bad here. But see, like every opening you're getting, you're doing like 5 to 15 damage, which I'm surprised you're winning as many neutral games as you are, because I think that's pretty impressive. But you're not punishing hard enough, and you're letting them. Um, yeah, letting them get away with nothing.
So it looks like I'm doing a lot of work on the neutral, but I'm just morphing. Marth syndrome,
Yeah.
where you get a hit and but you don't kill.
So that's not bad, but like somehow you end up getting hit by the end of that combo. So that's like the reoccurring theme I see.
Mm. So main thoughts: have to capitalize on all the Marth punishes,
You have to. I mean, I think what
or have to capitalize better.
capitalize better, and then also like don't like you're also overextending in a way that like you're missing your follow up and you're putting yourself like in a position to get hit.
Okay.
That's like another big thing I noticed. Like, I'm just gonna put up like a random. Let's see, like, I love watching this set in terms of watching.
PP or PPM?
Probably PPMD. Like, look at like every time one of them gets a hit, like, or like gets control. Let's see. It's a little sloppy in the beginning because no one's really doing much. But you'll see like more of the PP-isms.
This is one where he 3 stocks PP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look here, like, even this whole time, this is like a very classic position, and this is like especially important for Marth, no matter what the matchup is. But PP is always at the right spots to make it difficult for his opponent to get backspace.
Hmm.
Alright, so PPU outsmarts him there. A lot of really smart maneuvers.
Okay. I'm noticing something. When he screws up a combo, he's very good at recovering from it.
Yeah, he doesn't get himself hit very often.
When I screw up a combo, I panic.
Yeah,
then I
because
throw
like,
out
I even
forward
feel
smash
like in
something.
this example here, like you would have gone that nair, and then I'm pretty sure you would have tried to throw an aerial and then get hit.
Yeah. I probably would have done like a full hop aerial or something.
Maybe this will like help you visualize things, but
Yeah.
like look, I just want you to just like even just replay this whole sequence, right? And like in determining the punish game, look at how controlled PPMD has PPU, and look at how every time PPU is always stuck in the corner at the end, very end of every punish. Stuck in the corner, stuck in the corner, still stuck in the corner. Has to go back on ledge. Dead. Well, still stuck in corner. Stuck in corner. Still a bad spot. Alright, messes up there. But it still resets and gets center. But the whole time, that like whole stock, it's just like a thing of beauty. Because even though there's like minor like skirmishes that he has to fight back into, like look at the majority of it. Like he has center or he has his opponent like locked down. I'm pretty sure this trend continues.
Yeah, he 2 stocks in this match.
Yeah.
I think.
But even like PPU here, like you can see that their objective is very clear. PPU gets an opening here through invulnerability, very good. But look at how he forces PP in the corner. He's just not as good as capitalizing as PP. PP gets through. But look, and look at what he does with his 3 seconds of invulnerability. Corner. Look at how he has him in control that whole entire stock. whether it's in the corner or like just PPU just can't really move. Still more damage. Even gets away, but like he still has like PPU getting chased and like super vulnerable the whole time while being safe.
Hmm.
All right. So once again, combo. That was questionable from PPMD. That was like one of the few questionable things. All right, some questionable spacing that gets PPMD punished.
Starting to do the dancing aerials.
Yeah. But
Still
overall,
ones.
like if you look, a lot of it is just. So like the reason why PPMD gets hit here is because he messes up spacing ever so slightly. But like every opening he gets, and to be honest, like if we were just like to play out like just like random probability, you're probably gonna get like 50% of the openings, and your opponent's gonna get like roughly 50%, like anywhere from 45 to 55. And it's like how do you take advantage of it, and like how do you let your hits get into stuff? Like, are you getting hit back? Are you getting them in the corner? Are they gaining more stage than you? Like these are the things that we need to really consider.
I think since we started, I've been able to get more openings available to me, or since we started talking about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not really capitalizing enough of that shit for them.
Yeah. So like your neutral game like looks like it doesn't look bad aside from the fact that you're kind of gambling way too much.
Yeah.
I think like the issue like I have, and I think you may like, and this may be the reason why like you're not doing so well against like players like at Chris Best level and better, is because you do something stupid against a person that hits you hard. You're not you're gonna get 2 to 3 stocked like every game. Like, but
it's pretty funny because I played him like 2 days before, and I did pretty well against him.
You did okay. But like you play against a player that doesn't punish hard, like you can get away with as many mistakes as you want because you're taking 15 damage. But you play against like a top level player that hits you really hard, like you're gonna take 60 like every time you make a little mistake.
Yeah.
And like you need to be doing like 60 to kill like every time you get an opening. That's like what melee is in 2015. So do we have any other thoughts?
Can we look over that match I had against that Falcon?
Okay, we can look at that.
Just like main points. You don't have to go through the whole thing.
All right. Oh, is this a download or a YouTube link?
YouTube link. It should be. I sent it to you last week.
Okay.
But also, I'll clarify. I didn't beat Chris Best 2 days ago. I played him 2 weeks before.
Okay.
No, a week before the last tournament.
Oh, Moon and Knight. Okay.
So, yeah.
Moon and Knight's pretty good.
Yeah. This is also a pretty good example of not finishing my food from this set.
All right. So once again, let's see. Okay, let's see what you capitalize here. Pretty good. Good. All right. So that's a pretty good punish, right? You get 60, 70, 80, 100. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints about that punish. You utilize control the whole time. All right, pretty good. So like even this, like play these full hops. No matter what the character, the fundamental should be should be roughly the same. So watch the Falcon full hops and how you punish it. It's not really different with character. You just dash dance and cover. So you punish him there, and you punish him again. You have a lot of control. Oh, why are you doing those dash attacks? Those dash attacks are so scary.
That loses me the stock.
Like it's literally like doing a Sheik dash. You punish Sheik dash attacks pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
It's like doing that, but you're Marth. Oh, you just barely missed there. Alright. Okay. You're naturally good against Falcon, though, right?
Yeah. Slightly. Oh, that punish he had on me, the double up there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do to get out of it. Because if you DI away, then you get hit by another one. You DI in,
if you're it's a mix up, right? Because if you do 50-50, like it's a 50-50 on whether or not you think they're gonna knee or nair or up air.
I think the issue is that they can react to the DI. So if I go far away,
Yeah.
he's gonna do an up air. Like if I go in, he's gonna follow it into a knee.
I think the way you did it to get double up air is safer because like the knee would have probably killed you.
Okay.
Like you have to
But
think of the end result, right? If they're good, like they're gonna get the right punish.
the thing is, the up air will also kill me, or put me in a horrible position.
It does put you in a horrible position, but you're least likely to die.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you was that a tech flub?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me think. Okay, let me see.
Well, there's no point of that roll.
Yeah, I think I was just gonna shield grab.
Nice. No, what was that jump for?
Sway dash.
Oh no. See, these tech flubs, man. You could have gone and kill. You're probably gonna win this anyway. Oh, that was a forward smash.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I beat him with a really janky thing. I'm not sure what I do.
All right. All right, that's pretty janky.
Actually, I think I stole that from Cactuar because he kept running underneath Wizrobe.
Oh, dude, that's so good because, like, you get them before they land.
Yeah, but he only does it during the full hop.
All right, this will be the interesting one because it's on a stage that Falcon's good at. All right.
These are bad grabs.
All right. So you could have cornered him once before, right here, and then you gave him all the stage to run around. Let me repeat that.
Yeah.
So what you could have done is just like dash back as soon as you realize that he full hopped, and you could have cornered him.
Yeah.
So just a little nitpick.
And that was just like an autopilot dash dance.
Yeah.
From me.
All right, good follow up. Good platform for him to escape. Right. Weak, but you still have follow ups. Yeah, Moon and Knight's goes pretty YOLO desperate too. Alright, that was a little iffy. No up air there?
Up air is
right here.
Actually, yeah, that would have worked there. In my experience, the up air always gets crouch cancelled by the Falcon.
Oh, okay.
But I think at 100 it might have combos and something. I've noticed it working up until like 80 or 90.
I see. Okay. Couple DI
See what?
flips here. I think you could have DI'd out there.
Can we go to why I did that force match in the first place? Oh, misread tech. Okay.
Yeah.
That was just bad spacing.
Yeah. But like in that situation, you can even like just like pressure him with down tilt, and like still like hold stage. Like you don't have to like necessarily seal the deal with stage. Like with Falcon, it's like, are we just preventing him? Are we like chain locking him by forcing him not to be able to dash hits? And like you will get your hits if that's the case.
That's just one of the situations. Going too much for that home run hit.
Yeah.
Versus Falcon.
All right, that was kind of sloppy. Let's see, how does this whole stock work? So I don't know if you panicked or you started getting desperate, but I don't know. I just feel like you don't need to chase in certain situations. I don't know. I mean, I guess that was a misinput.
What did I
do? Starting with this strange back air. It'll come out right here. I don't know what that was.
Okay.
Or that was an error that got beat. All right. Don't know why you got hit there.
I just hit.
Yeah, you got hit there for 50, and then that was a pretty careless aerial off the ledge that he outspaced. Not the worst, but he outspaced you there. Kind of janky. See, once again, I really don't like these punishes, mainly because, like, look at what happened. Like, it was very fortunate that he did not punish you immediately, but if that were like a Wizzy or Johnny or Gatsu, you would have died. Alright, let's see how much control you get. But do you see how like a lot of like melee is just like who has control?
Yeah,
All
just
right.
like life.
Yeah. I'm guessing your girlfriend has a lot of control. I'm just kidding.
She's actually right here right now.
All right.
What am I doing here?
I don't know. You somehow got super scared, and then you gave up mid screen. And look at how much room Falcon gains. And like,
I think I was just hoping for him to do like a Randy Nair.
yeah, okay.
He did do it.
Moon Knight plays a little bit Randy.
He actually thinks he's pretty bad at this matchup.
Yeah.
From what I talked to him.
All right. So I learned. I don't. I don't see the necessity of this. You're basically gambling, and you're gambling on a 50-50, and like if you guess wrong, you're dead.
That's very YOLO.
And if you don't die, you gain 7% in damage plus maybe a little stage. Not the best trade. Good DI. No.
Bad jump.
No, I don't think you jump. Yeah, you're off the ledge play is very suspect. YOLO grab. YOLO.
My percents are pretty off here. Nothing really combos from up throw until 40%. And I was doing it at like 30.
Okay. I love this concept, even if you slightly miss. Because double jump, if only you were if you were like slightly better on the spacing, I think you could have converted here.
Slightly.
Ooh, good forward smash. Oof.
Was bad.
Yeah. It's like the very fortunate thing is that Moon Knight is not like picking the optimal like punish to like hurt you really bad. No.
Yeah, back. Oh, because I committed with that full hop.
Yeah. See? But, like, it's these tiny mistakes that snowball because...
It's
like,
Falcon.
well, like, there's no business of you getting owned like this to the point where you have an edge guard and all of a sudden, like, you gave him 70 damage for, like, virtually free. Okay. Once again, you somehow... Stage controls. Why run all the way back? You could have reacted to the whip grab. Alright, good aerial control.
Oh,
okay, so one thing you want to point out here is like getting the reads in this situation. So sometimes like I like to see like how do they love to attack? Do they like to use double jump? And sometimes what I do is just go into their space, but I just don't throw anything, and I let them throw out the first move. If they are
so you do like a short hop or something?
It's like a rock paper scissors thing. And if they're gonna throw out a hitbox, you just jump into their space, and then you just don't do anything. And then you let them throw the hitbox, and then you just poke. You just hit them right after.
Okay. That was bad.
No. All right, you got center stage, but then you lost it again on that cross it forward air. All right, see, he likes to throw hitboxes.
Yeah.
So that's like a read that you could get. All right, please don't die. Tell me you win.
No.
No.
There's one more match. We can actually skip to that one. It actually has a lot of stuff we could cover.
Okay. Oh, how do you take? All right. Oh, you should. Okay. If you're not Falco, request neutral start.
That neutral start might have cost me my $25.
Yeah.
And my soul.
All right. All right, janky. Okay, that was... I don't know what to say, because a lot of that was very suspect that they teched a certain way.
I just got lucky with him teching.
Yeah. Like...
No!
Okay, we really gotta work on this, because you're dying, like, every time in this situation.
think I just get too so what's the word? Panicky and desperate at the edge.
Yeah. Like why are your only two options just to get up and hold shield or to counter?
I could just like stand up
You can like
when
wave
he's.
dash, you can wave land in and or you can do little tricks to like try to get them to commit and then
I'm
regrab
not
ledge.
playing. I'm not playing reactionary enough from the edge.
You aren't.
Yeah.
All right. Like and once again like this is like a tech that I mean this is like just fundamental spacing that you gotta learn a bit better. Is there's no way that he should be outspacing you when he's in the air like that. He's on a platform you didn't punish because you were throwing out other moves. Like there's no point in that grab, and so he gets out for free.
Well, how to get that knee? No, I think I screwed up or something.
I think that was a tip or forward smash.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
No, it wouldn't have killed him though.
All right, good. You get him cornered here. No. All right. Another classic situation, but you get him out, let him out scot-free. If there's a better analogy I could say is this, like, you missing an aerial on a Falcon or any character that doesn't have their double jump is like the equivalent of you dropping a chain grab or for me to drop a tech chase.
Okay.
Like, in theory, that should be free.
So I just feel like she getting spot dodge shined or something.
All right. And once again, I don't know how this keeps happening.
that literally cost me the money match.
Oh, you messed up there. No. No forward smashes. Stop the forward smashes. No. See, once again, you got bailed out. You got bailed out there, but that was really nerve-wracking.
I think this sequence right here, I could have forward smashed. That would have took the stock from me.
Alright, he shield drops. Alright, two gentlemen's. Oh, there's a little Falcon trick, by the way.
Yeah.
The more like technical Falcons, like you can, if they ever like aerial your shield like this, like see how their jab strings are. The better Falcons will adapt, but like most Falcons will do like the gentleman, and then you can just like shield the aerial, and then you just shield the gentleman, and then grab him.
Yeah. My thought process for those is buffer crouch cancel the jabs. But I don't know if that works better.
Yeah.
But I'm at 100 right now, and it didn't work out.
See. It's all.
That's the up air.
Oh, okay,
I was talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. No.
Even at a 70, it doesn't work.
Why was there no punish here?
Let's see. What's he do? That was bad. Okay. This will be a painful stock to watch. You'll find out why.
No.
What the hell?
No. Alright, there we go. Okay. You almost got stage and then you didn't. Okay. Alright, that's not bad.
Oh, down smash! Never mind.
Well, just
Okay,
up
they-
here.
that-
Just up
They
here.
lost me the match.
No. 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 No.
I posted this match on GameFAQs, and you know Dart?
Yeah.
Dart, he responded. He said he liked what he saw, but I just kept giving up too many things to him.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like, you get the openings, and, like, if you didn't give up stage or overcommit or do janky punishes, like, I think that should have easily been a 3-stock. Like, I really do believe that.
So, like, the neutral exchanges were okay.
I mean, even
Or,
then,
like-
those were kind of questionable.
Or
if
like
you
just the grabs. Or just the grabs I was getting.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
What were you gonna What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I mean, so if they're like some TLDR points, like we gotta like work on your punishes.
That's good to know.
Um, and I think like you have fancy play syndrome, and I'm not sure if that's because you play with Lord all the time, but like you're making things like way harder than it should be for yourself.
It's I think it's just part of my mindset in general. I like to play so the opponent feels like some kind of appreciation for what I do.
But you
But
just lost $25 in your
yeah,
soul.
that too. So yeah, I need to fix that part.
Yeah. I feel like it's this. You keep the basic fundamental play, and then you like, if you get the reads, you sprinkle in that crazy stuff. Because I think that's how Lord plays.
Yeah,
It's not the opposite. You don't sprinkle in the fancy stuff in the beginning and then try to bring in fundamental play later.
yeah,
It just doesn't work like that.
he's a very fundamental player.
Yeah.
More than people give him credit for.
He is. He is. He's really good. Like his spacing's phenomenal, and that's how he gets opportunities for himself because he will space you out in a certain way, and then make it so that you have like so few options, and then he'll punish the option correctly.
If you ever watch a commentary of a match with him, the commentators always say something, or misinformed commentators always say like, "Look at Lord doing all these random things, but they work, but they're not random."
Like I'll even show you right now, and then we can end on this. Like, you know, all this stuff that he works with. This is what impressed me about Shroomed. Let me resize.
It's just it's Evo. Oh man, this was a painful set.
It was.
I was standing right behind him when it happened.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. I think it was on his left or something.
Alright, let me get the screen window. Like a lot of his like fancy reads come from like good fundamental spacing. Like I'll pinpoint like one of them. All right. Let's see. Like it's just like fundamentally good play for the most part.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll pinpoint a few things. Like they may seem fancy, but it's because he sets up good positions. So Lord's the fox for the audience. So even here, like he's forcing his opponents into very bad play. So like, let's see. Messes up here, but I just want to pinpoint certain things with his spacing that allows him opportunities. It's not random things that lead to opportunities. It's the spacing and fundamentals that lead to opportunities. So he knows he's late, right? But he knows Doc is limited here, so he wave dashes back and spaces in a good spot. Whiffs the grab. Baits the roll. Covers the punish. So like you watch this whole sequence, right? Baits the shield grab. Runs in forward, but covers the roll. Whiffs the grab, but still keeps himself safe by shining. Baits the roll. Covers it.
So maybe I could think of these
like a lot of this,
these
like,
flub shines as like a flubbed markdown tilt or something.
Well, it's because Fox is also broken. Yeah, you could think of it that way too.
Yeah.
Okay, baits the roll. Even watch this. He's baiting here, but keeping his opponent contained too. Do you see that wave dash back? But he still keeps his opponent in shield. So like these are the things you have to take advantage of. He's not just going for the hit. Lord's not just going for the hit. He's setting up good positions for success.
Okay.
And then he like punishes Doc because Doc is a mediocre character. But so yeah.
Okay.
So I would talk to Dart and a few people just to talk about how to extend your punishes. But like, I think one thing we always have to keep is this, like the golden rules of Marth. Keep center stage. Don't overextend if it means that you're gonna go off stage and your opponent's gonna have better position than you.
So the openings I have been getting, should I just keep trying to go for those, or
if you get an
limit?
Opening, like you need to go for very fundamental punishes. Like if it's a fox, you up throw into like juggling strings. If it's against Marth, you go into forward air strings, or you throw them up and you constantly juggle them. If it's Sheik, you get them above you, and then you loop through up airs.
Because from watching these matches, it seems like my opening to kill ratio is pretty big.
Yes.
Like I get very little kills for the amount of openings I am getting.
And you're averaging like 10% of punish.
Yeah. Which
Anyway.
is
Yeah.
This feels like I feel like a 06 player even more now.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my thoughts overall.
Okay. Yeah. It's good
Anything
to know.
else?
That should be it for now.
All right.
Sadly there are not that many tournaments coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try to get
I will.
sets
I'm
recorded.
gonna message. Let's see. I can try messaging some Fremont players. Like Daryl lives pretty close to me.
Ooh, that would be
Sure.
interesting if you
That would be
played
interesting.
Samus. 'Cause-
And I want to try to find a Peach player, but it'll be hard around here.
yeah.
So I might have to resort to like paying Julian to use Peach or something.
That's so funny. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's
Sounds
the
good.
end of episode 3. All right. Good night, everybody.
Also, are you gonna be down here for Thanksgiving?
I will, but I don't know what my schedule exactly is yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
All right. Cool.